Hi there, Dave Levine here. It's Friday evening, and these are the reflections from a people developer and a podcast host. Thanks for joining me. It's the end of a 4-day week, and I've been sharing today the idea in a workshop that I ran around the concept of time, and it just feels really strange actually, given that it's been a 4-day week. Whether time's gone fast or slow, I'm not quite sure really, but it's also the concept of doing 4 days work within 5 days work, within 4 days. And so it's been a pretty hectic time, and there's been a lot that I wanted to achieve. But sat here now, I've had a really good day after a bit of a flat one yesterday, or a bit of a tricky one yesterday. And why it's been good is that we came to the end of a program which I put my heart and soul in really, and took a lot of energy, and the feedback's been fantastic. And that was a leadership development program, really exploring the concepts of leadership. And for me, it was really applied and practical, and really dug into the kind of the concepts of self-awareness and improvement and learning with a really wide range of people. So feedback for me has been fabulous. I've got some real personal feedback as well in terms of the value that I brought and the contributions I made, and the relaxed and purposeful nature of the program. So feel good about that. And also back on the track with doing the podcast, edited a podcast over the last day or so, and have got that out. And the guest that I had on has really come to the fore really, and I'm really pleased with the podcast. I think it'll be really interesting, and it's really purposeful in the way in which it's been delivered. It was full of real great gems, so I only hope it gets a good audience. But I managed to turn it around quickly, and I'm really pleased with that. So that's the 45th podcast, which is a phenomenal effort really, and I'm ever so proud of where I've got that. But it's also really given me the focus here again of adding value, and really making sure that I start putting my energies and efforts in places where it can really add value and be worthwhile, be valued, and be kind of seen. Because you can always have the best products and the best programs and the best content and information, but if nobody knows it's there, then it's kind of missed the opportunity. And lastly, I'm wanting just to capture some broad reflections on my approach to reflection. So in the workshop that I did today, what really stood out was the number of people that have seen the value of taking time for themselves to reflect on what they do in the moment and at the end of a day or a week. And I was really proud and pleased that people were beginning to see the value of taking the time for themselves, for their own learning and their own development. And I guess me replicating that, I've really dug into the idea of, Dave, don't just say it, really practice it and apply it yourself and see how it goes. Hence, this is where I'm at. And I've been doing this now for a number of weeks, and I've really seen the value, and also the time that it takes to just take stock, capture a few thoughts. Sometimes it's been quite purposeful in terms of aligning to action steps, but other times it's just been capturing where I'm at and articulating that, taking it out of my head and giving it to a different sort of medium. So I'm really pleased that I've managed to form the habit. I've stuck with it. It's 5 minutes, 3 points, and it's doable. And when people say to me now, "Oh, I'm not sure I've got time to capture these things," well, I just think that's a poor or a false objection really, because I think it's doable if you really believe in it, really want it, and can see the value on it. And I know from the program that I ran this morning, people are beginning to see the value of it and are doing it. So really pleased with the message, and the fact that I'm practicing what I preach and living it, and can actually talk from a place of enlightenment and a place of authenticity, because I'm doing it, not just saying it. So lots of good things. Really pleased to finish off the week on a positive note. Had a really good day, as I've said, and I've really think my reflections on reflections forward, should I put it, is really making sure that I get some time for me over the weekend, re-energise, recuperate, because I've got another busy week ahead, and got some real big deadlines which I really want to push to in terms of the online program that I'm putting together. Again, if I don't put the energy to it, I won't get it into a state that's really good enough to go and to be accepted out there. And I really want to make a difference, and hopefully the advertising that I've lined up will really help with that. So my reflections and my actions and commitments to myself is to take time for Dave. All right, well, thanks for joining me, and I look forward to you joining me again next week. Take care. Bye for now.